Princess was in their bedroom, searching through Bernard's things, when her fingers brushed against something tucked away in the back of a drawer. Pulling it out, she saw it was a worn envelope, thick with documents. Curiosity quickly turned to horror as she skimmed through it, her pulse quickening. There, in her trembling hands, lay proof her husband, Bernard, was legally married to his so-called sister, Jane, and both their names were on a passport, with Jason's. She felt a knot tighten in her stomach. Just then, she heard footsteps. Bernard and Jane entered the room, Jane carrying Jason in her arms. Bernard noticed the documents clutched tightly in Princess's hand. "What are those?" he asked, his voice low. "And why are you looking at me like that?" Princess didn't answer, her eyes wide with disbelief, fixed on the two of them. Bernard stepped forward, snatching the papers from her hands. His eyes darted across the pages, and he clenched his jaw. "What are you doing with this?" he demanded. Princess's voice was barely a whisper. "Were you both planning to run away with my child?" "What do you mean?" Bernard asked, a hint of defensiveness in his tone. "What do I mean? There's a passport here with all your names, yours, Jane's, and Jason's, as Mr. and Mrs. Davison, not Austen. Why would that be?" She took a shaky breath, her voice cracking. "Wait. Are you two married?" Bernard's expression shifted, a flicker of something dark. "What are you even talking about?" "Don't lie to me," Princess yelled, her voice breaking. She cried. "Is that why you hit me last week? Because of her?" Tears began to fall as she remembered the pain, both physical and emotional. Jane's face twisted with disdain. "Oh, please," she sneered, her voice rising. "What are you going to do about it? Do you think Bernard will choose you over me? If you weren't carrying our child, I'd throw you out myself." She turned to Bernard, wrapping her arm around him possessively and planting a kiss on his cheek. "Yes, he's my husband. My beloved husband." "What?"